Lots of big stories out of Washington as well. The White House, of course, has released that one-page outline of President Trump's tax plan, saying there are more details to come, claiming it'll be one of the biggest tax cuts in history. We talked to the Treasury Secretary in a moment. And Republicans getting closer to a possible health care deal. Overnight, a new version gaining some traction in the House. And the money needed to run the federal government runs out at midnight tomorrow. Republicans introduced a short-term measure overnight. They say it's going to keep the government running through May 5th. They're going to negotiate some more. Expected to vote on that tomorrow.
More on that ahead. But first, let's go to our senior White House correspondent, Cecilia Vega, with a closer look at the president's new tax plan. Good morning, Cecilia.
Hi, Robin. Good morning to you. Well, here it is, that tax reform plan. You can see it fits on a single piece of paper, one side, double spaced, about 200 words. The White House, though, says this is just a blueprint. There's more to come. 100 days fast approaching, and President Trump is hoping for a major win before that milestone.
Great plan. It's going to put people back to work.
That great plan, tax reform, unveiled in the form of a single-page, double-spaced list.
We just wanted to get out and give you a broad brush overview where we are.
The proposal would cut tax rates for individuals and simplify the tax code, reducing the number of tax brackets from 7 to just 3. The plan would also eliminate estate taxes and double the standard deduction. For married couples, that means the first $24,000 earned would be income tax-free. Most personal deductions would be eliminated, except home mortgage interest and charitable contributions. With so few details, the plan is far from a done deal.
We are moving as quickly as we can. So we are working with the House and Senate on all the details.
And still unanswered, how these changes would affect a typical family and how to pay for all these cuts without growing the deficit. Another mystery, how the plan affects the president and his business empire.
So your response to those critics who say a lot of what you've presented here today could save the president or benefit his own businesses?
What this is about is creating jobs and creating economic growth. And that's what massive tax cuts and massive tax reform and simplifying the system is what we're going to do.
Well, there is already pushback. Several Democrats say there should be no movement on tax reform until the president releases his own tax returns so that Americans can see how this impacts his own bottom line. But the Treasury Secretary said the president has no intention of releasing his tax returns. George, he says that the president has released plenty of information already.